So, according to YouTube, I am live. I'm trying to do 1080, so I don't know if the stream is as good as it should be, but I am live. This is my scene. Is this my scene for today? Yes, this is my scene for today. I am Doggie Diamonds. Shout out to everybody in the room, everybody that's gonna come in the room, everybody who's here. I am Doggie Diamonds, and hopefully it's not too rickety today because it's kind of bugging out a little bit. It's yellow. It's normally green, but it's yellow. So I'm trying something different. I don't know if I'm using too much bandwidth right now, but what's up to everybody in the chat room? What's up to everybody who's going to look on the playback? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is an impromptu live. I didn't even, you know, let y'all know that I was going live. I just decided after I came up off the treadmill to just go live, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah, what's up to everybody that's in the chat room? I see y'all in the chat room. So tonight I wanted to do a little something different. I wanted to talk about a little something different. You know, I like to do my moments where I'm trying to calm everybody and have everybody relax and not, be so uptight and crazy. Like, listen, what's going on right now in the world is very, very, very overwhelming. And I know a lot of y'all are overwhelmed. I know many of y'all feel like you just need to take a step back, but you don't want to take a step back because you feel like if you take a step back, you're not doing enough. You're not protesting enough. You're not posting enough. You're not marching enough. You're not using your voice enough. You don't want to feel like you're not doing enough in this time, that everybody should be speaking. Everybody should be doing something. Now, I'm going to tell y'all that it's okay. If you feel like you need to take a break, if you feel like you need a day or two to process, it's okay. It's okay to do that because this is a lot to process. This is very, very overwhelming. You can get overwhelmed. You have what's going on. We just had this whole thing with we all going outside dressed like astronauts and you're worried about germs, and many people might have developed OCD, and you're just doing a lot because you're worried about catching a virus or you're stressed out over that. Many people lost their job or haven't been to work or just haven't even really been out in society like that. So now, can y'all hear me? Make sure y'all can hear me. Oh no, the damn microphone ain't on.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the stream over because I've been sitting here talking for 3 minutes and nobody can hear me. And y'all ain't even y'all can hear me? Why y'all ain't say? I'm confused. Okay, all right, y'all can hear me. Oh, cause I ain't know what was going on. I'm like, y'all can hear me or y'all can't hear me. Everybody sitting there not saying nothing. All right, so y'all can hear me, cool. Cause I was tripping for a minute. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Oh yeah, my fault. So all I'm saying is this, man. It's cool. It's cool to decompress, man. It's cool because we have so much going on. We have so much that you was dealing with. I think I was talking, you was hearing me through the microphone, the camera mic, and I don't like that. I'd rather hear me through this microphone. So what I'm just saying to everybody, I see y'all in the chat room. What I'm saying to everybody is cool, man. It's cool if you feel overwhelmed and you just want to just chill. It's a lot to process right now. Like in the last 6 months has just been something that many of us have never seen in our lifetime. Again, from going from you can't go outside if you have children. Your children are not in school. You're not working. If you're not an essential worker, you're not working. So you're home all day. You might have always been on the go. So you might have been, eating fast food. And when I mean fast food, I don't even mean McDonald's or stuff like that. It could have been from your favorite local restaurant or your favorite local, place. So it's just a lot to process. And all of this has just happened. And now look, right now we're just in a whole new movement. You know what I'm saying? We like in a whole new moment of boom. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. And it's like we went from that to us seeing what we seeing, and it's all over Twitter. It's all over all your timeline is just dominated with the same thing all day. It's like you can't get away. It's like no matter what, you can't get away. You can't get a moment. If you on every timeline you see this, if you go on Facebook you see it, if you go on Instagram you see it, if you go on Twitter you see it, if you turn on the news you see it, if you go outside you see people with signs. It's just like, okay, how do I relax? How do I calm down? How do I decompress from all of this? And then again, you feel like if you're not doing certain things, you feel like you're not doing enough. You sound like, you feel like people might be looking at you, because I see people saying, well, where's this person at? Or how come this person's not speaking up? And why is this person so quiet? It's like, yo, man, people really, really have things going on in their life. You know what I'm saying? People really, really have things going on in their life. Like, people are really dealing with stuff. And this is a lot. This is a lot. Like, they just painted Black Lives Matter on the street in DC. So it's like, yo, when you turn on the news and you see thousands of people in France, you see all over the world, this is like, yo. For some people, they wasn't prepared for this. For some people, know that, some people knew, me personally, I knew this day would come, but some people didn't, because I didn't know that it was going to be a virus. You know what I'm saying? I knew that they would do something, but I didn't know when and where it was coming. But now you have that, and then you deal with that, and then you dealing with a whole big world protest. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, everybody just feel like, yo, man, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And then you have your home life, you have your personal life, you have your relationship, you have your job. They're trying to open things back up. So now you might be going back to work. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a lot. So if you feel overwhelmed, you're not alone. You're not alone. If you feel overwhelmed right now, you're not alone. I think more than ever, we need counseling. And when I say counseling, it doesn't always have to be professional counseling. It's just more groups, more talking to your people and trading ideas and different coping mechanisms to deal with what's going on, because this is a lot. Some people lost their job. Some people lost family members. Some people are still grieving. Some people couldn't even bury their family correctly, dealing with the virus that went on. Some people might be dealing with burying their family last year, 2 years ago. It's a lot to process, or just, some people lost their jobs. Some people are out of work. Some people couldn't pay their rent, their car note. Some people, just can't really take care of themselves the way they was, And yeah, like somebody said in the chat room, the virus is still out here too. So what's the verdict on that? You know what I'm saying? What's the verdict on, like, we don't even know what the verdict is going to be with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot right now. So, yeah, like, I know a lot of people are feeling down, and like I said, for me, I could come on here and be fiery. I could come on here and talk about, everything that's wrong. I think we pretty much know everything that's wrong. I think we discussed that. I think it's on every platform. Everybody who has a YouTube is talking about it, and I know y'all just want to unplug, but the sad thing is that when you black, you're almost kind of guilted into you've kind of guilted into feeling like you're not saying enough or you're not doing enough, but it's then you at a point like, well, I let my voice be heard, you have these little trends of Blackout Tuesday, and you participate in these hashtags, but hold on, like, some of us is still processing, and like I said, me personally, I knew a lot of this was coming, but I don't like to separate myself from people. What I read and what I knew, I already knew some of this, was coming. I knew this day was coming. I mean, if you read the Honorable Elijah Muhammad book, The Fall of America, when Minister Farrakhan said, justice or else. This is the or else. This is the or else. What we're seeing. This is the or else. Because I remember we used to like, yo, what is the or else? What is the or else? This is the or else. And the or else is spooky. But still, many people who have black children, young black men, they're afraid for the young black men, and unless the thing that's forgotten in this situation is that we're not, and I don't know if it's being done purposely, but we're forgetting the women who suffer in this too. The women who suffered, Breonna Taylor, we're forgetting that it is women who lost their life too, due to all the brutality. It's women who lost their life. Sandra Bland, Corinne Gaines, Breonna Taylor. So I think that kind of get lost in the shuffle a little bit because it's something so current, but nah. I don't, my whole thing is that this is a lot of things that we going through is not normal. It's not normal. Like this, I said something on Facebook today, and I said I shouldn't have to wait till I die to rest in peace. And I don't know if people got that or understood that. I shouldn't have to die to rest in peace. Sometimes we want to rest in peace without being dead. We want peace. And when I say peace, I don't mean peace of, kumbaya. I mean peace of mind where I don't feel so bombarded, and then I'm somebody with a platform. So people, always expect me to say something and, you got to go live. And then I see, people do what they do. Michael Garcia said the same thing. Like, we tired of surviving, we want to live. And I always say that too. It's like, I want to live instead of trying not to die. Like, that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to live. Rashonda, what's up? I want to live instead of trying not to die. And it's like, do we really live, or are we just trying not to die? You know what I'm saying? It's like we got beef with everybody. You know what I'm saying? As black people, and people I don't think the world really understand that we have beef with everybody. And it's so bad that we have beef with each other. And it's like, I don't want no beef. And when I say beef, I don't mean, hip hop beef or he made a YouTube beef about me. I'm tired of going in the store and all eyes on me. I'm tired of being profiled by the cops. I'm tired of being denied certain things because of who I am, or they looking at my name, and that's just beef. You know what I'm saying? That's beef. It's like everywhere you go, you put your key in your door, you leave out, and you feel so like, look how relieved you feel when you make it home. Like when you go in the house, you like, so hopefully your home life is good, because if your home life is not good, then you just like, what did I walk into? You know, so it's a lot to deal with. Yo, it's a lot to deal with. And again, I'm seeing black people pressure other black people into who's black enough, who's who's not being black enough, who's not being vocal enough, who, you know. And again, man, yo, let people express themselves how they want to, when they want to. Let people grieve, and some people aren't capable of expressing themselves a certain way. So I don't put pressure on people. You know what I'm saying? I don't look and say, you know, this person didn't post this or that. Yo, listen, man. Some people are really traumatized right now. Some people are really in the corner like, what is going on? What is going on? And you know, it's funny, right? When you think about what we was dealing with the whole COVID thing, when I first saw all these people together, think about it, that's the first thing. You didn't even think about protest. You didn't think about justice. You thought about, look how they're spreading it. That, you know, and think about what that did to you. That's the first thing I know many of us thought about. Like, oh no, they too close to each other. So you forgot all about justice. You forgot all about what they were marching for. You forgot all about what was going on. You like, oh no, it's going to get worse. So again, more bombarded on your brain, more worry, you know. And when you go out now, you might need a loaf of bread, and it's like, it's just crazy to go out to get a loaf of bread and you standing on line for 45 minutes. So you almost got to go out there and do a whole food shop, you know, and spend a bunch of money because you don't want to deal with this again. So there is no like quick store runs now. You know what I mean? Like, as you go to the local corner store, and you got to be in the inner cities to have like a local corner store. But I went and Stop and Shop today, and it was funny because I walked in, got what I needed, left out. But when I left out, yo, it was like 70 people waiting again. And I was like, I went in just in time. I went to Dollar Tree today to get some batteries. I walked in. When I walked out, it's like 10 people. And in Dollar Tree, they only letting like 10 people in at a time. So everybody standing outside, and it's like, yo, man, it's getting hot. And you got this mask on, like, it's getting hot outside. So it's like, yo, this mask got my face on fire. So I know many of y'all are tired of wearing the mask now because it's hot. Not because you don't want to, but it's hot. It's hot. You know what I'm saying? And New York City gets very, very humid. So you dealing with this humidity, you got this mask on, and then they don't want you in you can't go in nowhere without a mask. So it's just a lot to deal with. It's just a lot to deal with, and everybody's dealing with it together because we're all living together, coexisting together. But the way some people are dealing with it, I know many people gonna need professional help. Seriously, because I think we needed professional help before then. You know, we needed professional help before all this. And then now again, this is the moment when the magnifying is on us as black people. Like, for real, for real. This is like, we've never seen anything like this ever, where it's a world protest, like a world thing. Only thing we seen hit the world like this was the corona. But now everybody's protesting all over the world. And then now every day is like some new thing that we see. And then now we're seeing, now many of us is like, okay, now what? What's going to come of all of this? So that builds more anxiety because I just can't keep saying the same. I can't keep seeing the same thing every day, all day. Like, come on, man. So again, if you delete your Instagram, if you delete your Facebook, if you deactivate your accounts and people don't see you, yo, do what you have to do in this time to find your peace. Do not feel guilted. Do not feel like you need to go out there during the protests and put up a fist and take a photo op. You don't have to do none of those things if you feeling overwhelmed. Decompress. Relax how you want to relax. Play with your children. Spend time with your family. Play your video game. Do what you feel like you need to do. Get a good night's sleep. Eat you some good food. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a lot. This is a lot. And nobody cares what you go through mentally. And that's sad because everybody just expect us to just be strong. But how could you be strong when you seeing what you're seeing and you already traumatized? Many of us are already traumatized. The first time I had a gun to my head, the police put it there. You know what I'm saying? The first time I had a gun to my head, the cops put a gun to my head, and I was like 12 or 13. So, of course, I'm not gonna like them. Because what they did to me, then it was like, oh, stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble? Why did you put a gun to my head? What did I do? So, those traumatic moments, they never go away. So, now you're dealing with that. So, you're trying to find your peace in life. And then now it's turned up to the max right now with them. And then sometimes you revisit the trauma. You know what I'm saying? You revisit the trauma. So worst case scenario, I'm hoping that more people don't turn to drugs. I'm hoping that more people don't turn to abusing alcohol. I'm hoping that more people don't turn to abusing each other, abusing their bodies. It's nothing. Sometimes I can't tell you how to cope with stuff. I can't tell you how to deal with stuff, but abusing your body is not going to help you. It's not going to help you. Drinking more, smoking more, sleeping with everybody, that's not going to help. That's not going to help. That's they call that self-soothing. Self-soothing. I said self-soothing, so that's not going to help you. Sometimes you really need to go sit down and talk to somebody because a lot of us have a lot of repressed things that we've been through. And we need to talk about it with somebody. And the best thing about counseling, I went to counseling before. The best thing about counseling is that you're going to talk to somebody who, when they get angry at you, they ain't going to throw it in your face. The issue is sometimes when we go to counseling, or when we confide in people, the minute they get mad at you, they be, well, you the one that got left at Great Adventure when you was 5 and you ain't been the same since. And that might be a moment that traumatized you and you confide in your, somebody who you believe is your comrade, and you be like, look, man, they left me in Great Adventure when I was 5 and I can't stand Great Adventure. I get anxiety thinking about Great Adventure. And you tell somebody that, and the minute they get mad, they can't go to Great Adventure because they scared of Great Adventure. And you be like, damn, I thought I was sharing my deep, dark secret with somebody. And the minute they get angry at you. So the good thing about counseling is that when you go to a professional, they don't throw it in your face when they get mad. They don't get mad at you. They teach you coping mechanisms. They teach you different things. And believe it or not, a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of YouTubers, they need counseling. And for some reason, I think that their counseling is to speak out, but it's not really speaking out, it's a lot of lashing out. And one thing I never wanted to do with my audience, whether I have 60,000 people in the room, 66 or 600, I never wanted to come before y'all just telling y'all everything that's wrong. Again, many of y'all, we all going through this together. Y'all see it. I don't want to tell you that this is about to happen and this is coming and all that, because that's cool, but what's the solution? You know, I don't think many people offer solutions. I think people do a lot of fear mongering, and they do a lot of, you know, they build up more anxiety for you. And I think hurt people, and I think scared people who are afraid want everybody to be afraid with them. And if you a person who really, really suffered or suffer from anxiety and depression, that's something you don't wish on your worst enemy. That is a dark, 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 lonely place. Like it I can't even describe how it feels to just feel like you in a room with 20 people, 30 people, and you feel like you by yourself. You know, and you don't even know why. You know, you don't know why. Everybody's there, and then, you know, sometimes everybody be like, yo, I'm there for you. If you need anything, call me. And you just, yo, like, yo, man, and then you be like, yo, I'm gonna be all right. But you're really not gonna be all right. And again, we just expect it to be strong all the time. You know what I'm saying? As a people, we expect it to be strong. Yo, we survivors. Yo, man, first of all, how could you be a black man or woman and a child in America and then read our history, study our history, and not go into a depressed state? Because you like, yo, they really did that to us? You're like, yo, they really fed our babies to alligators? Like, you like, yo, this can't be real. So I think a lot of us, to cope with it, we just don't deal with it. But it's real. And now more than ever, that's pre-camera stuff. Now you can actually see stuff with your own two eyes. You like, yo, they did this. And it's just like, yo, I can't believe what I'm really, like, yo, is this really happening? So, I mean, look at all the stuff that wasn't recorded. You know, it's so much stuff that wasn't recorded. Now it's being recorded and it's broadcasted, and you can't turn away from it. See, the deal is, when you're watching a scary movie, you can fast forward it, or you can turn the movie off. You cannot watch it. You could put on Finding Nemo or Baby Shark doo-doo-doo-doo. You could do something like that to take you away from it. Now, this horror movie, you can't turn it off. It's not going off. And yeah, you said something. Yo, listen. BK Love once said, there's also a sense of numbness that come to where you can't even feel anything anymore. That is the realest thing, because sadly, that is me. When some of us are so used to trauma and death that when it happens, all we could really respond with is that, yo, that's messed up. But we don't cry. We don't feel. It don't affect us. It's just like, yo, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, and then we just move on. So it's like when Kobe died tragically, and everybody was like all up in arms and upset and all that. It was just like, damn, that's messed up. Him and his daughter died. But then it was like, okay, so what we doing that, and then you still seeing people, still seeing people grieving and all that, and then you so desensitized to it that you start saying like, yo, y'all still crying over Kobe? Yo, he been dead for, what I'm saying? You find that happens to you because you gotta move on. But who am I to tell somebody how to grieve, how long to grieve? So it's like, yo, you become numb. And for somebody like me who been surrounded in people passing away and traumatic stuff, you almost just start feeling like next. So it's almost like we have PTSD. It's like we're war torn people. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got PTSD. So stuff in the hood. It's so sad, right? Like I lived in a neighborhood where when I heard gunshots, it didn't even do nothing to me. It didn't even bother me. It was like, oh, they shooting. And it's so sad that when I heard gunshots, instead of me running, ducking, I try to figure out what gun it is. That sounds like a 380. That's how desensitized I became to the sound of gunshots. Hearing gunshots is not normal. You should not hear gunshots outside of your house. You should not hear gunshots outside your window. It's not normal to hear shooting. And it's just not normal. But then you just be like, that sound like a Trey 8, or that sound, you so desensitized that gunshots is, regular. I mean, I've even said crazy stuff like, yo, I actually even like that sound. But if you're a person who's been to war, you know what I'm saying? If you somebody who been to war before, the sound of gunshots, you can actually kind of get shell shocked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you in the hood, you see somebody get stabbed, you see somebody get stabbed, you see somebody get cut, you see domestic violence. It's just regular to you. And that's not, it's not normal. So again, through trauma, everything that's abnormal starts becoming normal, and then you're desensitized to it. And then when you start feeling, you get real scared because you're like, yo, I normally don't care. So that's a lot of people right now, because a lot of people have been a lot of people dealing with so much. And again, it's like every day. And you know how many black men that I know, and even women, that's just afraid of police. And I know a lot of people be like, yo, F12. Listen, you scared. You know what it's like to be driving and that siren go off behind you and you like, yo, I hope they don't pull me over. You didn't even do nothing. You didn't even do nothing. You're not dirty. You don't have no guns. You don't have no drugs. You don't have anything illegal. Your license is clean. Your insurance is up to date. And you scared. You didn't even do nothing. That's a big burden to deal with. You scared. You know what I'm saying? And that psychologically affects you, because you just like, yo, me? I'm gonna tell y'all about me, right? When I see police, I'm out. I ain't even do nothing. I I ain't do nothing. They come around too much, I am out. I've always, since they arrested me for something I didn't do, put guns in my head as a kid, handcuffed me, yo, I'm out. I'm out. Soon as, yo, oh, it's hot. It's hot out here. You know, again, I don't know if that's New York slang, but I'll be like, yo, it's hot. I'm out. I'm out. Cause I already know it's only a matter of time before they come over here and just, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Here they come. Especially like in the inner city, in the hood, a lot of times you be chilling. Here they come. What y'all doing? Yo, it's not normal. It's not normal as a man or a woman for somebody to have authority over you that's not your parents or your loved ones. It's not normal for somebody to walk up to you and stick their hand in your pocket. It's not normal. It's not normal. I don't care. It's not normal. Your body will naturally resist anybody who feel like you're violating them. What are you talking about? What is that? Is that Siri? Yo, shut up. What is that? What's going on? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? It's not normal. It's not normal. So naturally, you fight. Like, yo, hold on. Cause imagine somebody just walking up to you as a kid and grabbing you up, searching you for drugs. Like one got you, you know, like one have you by your neck. You know what I'm saying? One digging in your pocket. And you know how embarrassing that is? Do you know how embarrassed? It's embarrassing, especially if you didn't do anything. Now people looking at you like he must have did something. You know, because that's how we're stereotyped. Yo, he must have did something. Ooh, they got him. It's times where they might even stopped you, took your license, your registration, didn't even look you up. They took your license and registration and sat it on top of your car and went and sat in their car. And you sitting there for a half hour sweating like, yo, what's going on? I know I didn't even do nothing. And then they'll say, driver, your license is on top of your car. Drive safely. And you like, so you never even took my license to your car and ran anything? You had me sitting here for a half hour, just these little psychological mind games. And again, that messes with your mind. And then they'll say, driver, your license is on your car. And you like, huh? So you asked for my license, I gave it to you. You never took it nowhere, but you went and sat in your car for like a half hour. And you just sitting there, and I'm sitting here wondering, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? It's all, again, it's the mind games that they've been playing. You know what I'm saying? It's the mind games that they've been playing. And then now we're seeing it unfold because it got recorded. And then, again, that repressed trauma just kicks in. So now we're sitting here watching all the madness. We're just sitting here watching it. And again, for some people who are traumatized by certain stuff. And then let's not forget the people who were arrested on trumped up charges. Let's not forget about the people who were arrested for stuff that they didn't do, for stuff that was planted on them, for all types of stuff that might have went to jail. And that's a whole different world. And you're in jail. You might get a gang of time. Why? Because of your race. because you can't afford proper counsel, because you're poor, you're black, or you went there because, see, a lot of people coming down on the police, I get it. But what about these DAs? These DAs was corrupt too, because they giving you these crazy charges knowing that you can't fight it, or you scared. You saying, damn, I know I didn't do nothing, but man, I've been in here for 3 years. I could take 4 more years. I'll do the 7 years, because if I blow trial, I'm going to get 15. And you completely innocent. It's all a game. It's all a game. They all down together. You know what I'm saying? It's all a game. Somebody said, yeah, Boogeyman said court is scary. Fat, yo. It's like you just feel like your life is in everybody else's hands. So this is the stuff that we've been dealing with. This is the stuff that we see right now. So now, when you think about court, now these guys got to go to court, the police officers, and you anxious to see what's gonna happen to them. And the saddest part about it, I know y'all feel like I feel. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing is gonna happen. Or they might slap them on the wrist, or they might do something to set an example, to pacify everybody, to say, look, we got that. We handled that for y'all. So, go back. Relax now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's just a lot. So again, if you feel overwhelmed right now, if you feel like, it's cool to step back. It's cool to go outside for a walk. It's cool to ride your bike. It's cool to play your video game. It's cool to play your music. It's cool to just relax, man, because, this is a lot to deal with. It's a lot to process. And remember, you just coming out of being in quarantine for like 2 months, and it's really not over. You know what I'm saying? You just was in the house, because when the COVID hit, where were you going? There was nowhere to go. So you were in the house. Everybody was in the house. You started seeing dudes, with crazy beards, and a lot of people with their hair, and then the crazy weight gain. Everybody. So many people were trying to get back to normal, but don't even know what normal is now, because now when you go outside and you see certain things, you like, how dare you not have a mask? Look at stuff that is normal. And last year this time was normal. Now we're looking at it like, what are you doing? So if you see somebody's face now, if you see somebody's face, you're like, they ain't got no mask on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no mask on. Like seeing somebody's face is weird to you. A mask is normal. You know what I'm saying? A mask is normal. Seeing somebody's face, you like, damn, what did I see? You know what I'm saying? How do I see somebody's face? And not only that, when somebody stand too close to you, you be like, yo, back up. Because some people just did not or do not understand the concept of 6 feet. They try to do everything they could not to be 6 feet from you. They start standing to the side. every time you move up, because you feel like, okay, maybe I'm too close to them, I'm gonna move up, so they move up too. And I remember telling this guy the other day, like, yo, look, I don't know if you know what 6 feet is, but if I could reach out my arm and touch you, you're too close to me. Seriously. Back up. And I don't be wanting to be I don't be wanting to be aggressive, but I am naturally like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm naturally, yo, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the Brooklyn in me or whatever, but it's like, yo, bro, I'm moving up to get away from you. But every time I move up, you move up too. Yo, fall back. Fall back. Like, he's like, oh, sorry. You know, like, yo, come on, man. Like, think. But it's not normal for me to be paranoid because somebody's too close to me. That's not normal. So everything that we knew to be normal is now abnormal, and everything that any other circumstance last year would be abnormal is regular to us. So again, we're processing that. We're dealing with that. We're dealing with, because what happens, you know, when you out. I went to the pizzeria today, and I don't never eat pizza, but I just wanted pizza today. I've been like, yo, man, I want a slice of pizza. I don't eat pizza like that. I might eat pizza. I had pizza maybe 3 times in the last 5 years. Yeah, I ate pizza like 3 times in the last 5 years. And it'll be like 1 slice. I don't even eat 2-3 slices. But I had pizza like 3 times in like the last 5 years. So I wanted a slice of pizza today. I went and got some pizza. And I don't like my pizza really hot. So when they heat it up a little bit, I'm good. I don't like it like, you know, I hate pizza when it's hot and the cheese take the roof of your mouth off. So I'm like, yo, just heat it a little bit and I'm good. I almost forgot how to eat pizza because I eat it so long. So I put I put my garlic on there, and I put you know, some peppers on there and oregano. So I'm like, yo, man, I don't even really know it. So I wanted to sit down and eat my pizza, and they was like, yo, you can't sit down and you can't dine in. And I'm like, damn, so I gotta walk out and eat my pizza. And just like that, I didn't realize, yo, I can't sit down to eat my pizza. I gotta tell my story walking. So again, everything that we knew that we just would do instinctively because you've been doing it your whole life, people telling you, no, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And you just like, damn, like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just a lot to cope with. So I'm glad y'all watching me on YouTube. I'm glad y'all in the chat room with me. Salute to everybody that's in here. I see y'all. Lisa Holland, God Body, Ebony Knowledge, Virgo Smith. I see everybody in here with me. But again, if you want to take a day or two, a week, whatever, to fall back and just collect yourself, do what you gotta do. Because, you know, you have to really, really be careful, because you could really slip into a dark place. And these places is so dark, they tough to get out. Very tough to get out. And I know when you deal with stuff, and many of us have dealt with stuff before, you really, really feel alone. You really feel like, you know, nobody understands. And to a certain extent, they don't understand, because when you get up in the morning, you look in the mirror, you see your face. When you go to sleep, you see your face. You know it. No, you feel like nobody understands it. To a certain extent, they don't. So, you know, I'm not saying don't feel how you feel. I'm not saying um don't want to see change. I'm not saying turn your back on what's going on. But I'm just telling you that, yo, it's okay to say, yo, look, I need to fall back for a little while because this is getting to me. This is getting to me. You know, this is getting to me, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real, and you know, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, and nobody's really offering us help. You know, like how do we? You can't help by donating a bunch of money, because where's the money going? You know, we don't feel like how do we benefit, right? So the help should be mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be, mental health too, because damn, like, we traumatized. We are traumatized people. And we so traumatized that we take everything out on each other. We is mad at each other, and sometimes I'll be like, yo, damn, I ain't put you on child support. What you so mad at me for? Or, yo, I ain't cut your lights out, or I'm not the reason why your rap career is not working. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be mad at each other for everything. Like, I've seen people on YouTube and they just like this. And then they talk to you and they angry. And I'm like, dang, I really be listening to this person yell at y'all and be angry? And it's normal. Me, I'm going to be real with y'all. Me, I always call somebody crazy. I mean, like, yo, they crazy. Because you can't pee on my head and tell me it's rain. You know what I'm saying? Certain things in life cannot have happened to you and you're not crazy. And again, when we say crazy, we think of paranoid schizophrenia. We think of hearing voices. We think of all the things negative that comes with mental health. So we shy away from it. And we be like, yo, I don't hear voices. I don't, I'm not paranoid and all that. But yo, if certain things happen to you and traumatize you, how could you be normal? So if you're not normal based off of trauma, I get it. I understand it. This is what you can do to help. There's help for you. And then some people be like, yo, I don't need no help. Denial is more than a river in Egypt. Yo, you need help. There's no way as people you can have certain things happen to you and you're not a little off. So, because you think help is I just sip my Hennessy and I'm good, or I just smoke my weed and I'm good. That's not help. Those are, you're developing vices. You're developing things to cope. And then hurt people. So what happens is, through your pain, you want to inflict pain on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the right thing to do. That's not, like I said, for me, some of the things I've been through, I never wished it on my worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I hope nobody go through what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I hope nobody ever go through what I went through. No, I'm not mixed with anything. I'm black. Because there's such thing as being very light skinned. No, I'm not mixed. I don't even know what Hispanic is. But yeah, man. So again, I just wanted to say to y'all, I get that all the time though. Habla Espanol. I'm like, man, get out of my face. No disrespect, but come on, man. Don't stereotype me off the way I look. You know what I'm saying? Black people are all shades. And I can show you my mama and my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But I get that. That's not you know, I get that a lot. Yeah. So you hear that? See, like, look, you hear the you ever hear like the police and you like I'm saying, man, so much thing trauma. It's like we either really traumatized or we're like numb. Like I know, like I remember being young and my homeboy, first of all, his name was Murder. And we were kids. His name was Murder. This is like hood stuff. His name was Murder. Shout out to Murder too. His name was Murder. We were little kids. I'm like 12. He's probably like, Murder probably had me like 3-4 years. He's like 15. His name is Murder, right? And school is coming around. It's like August. And he says, yo, I'm going to get locked up. And I'm like, why? He said, yo, because I don't want to go to school. I'd rather go to jail than go to school. I'm not lying to y'all. He said, I'd rather go to jail than go to school. And he went to jail just so he don't have to go to school. And that's not normal. But again, stuff in the hood like that is normal to us. But it ain't normal. That's not normal. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not normal. It's not normal. Like I remember going to high school when I did go. One of the reasons I stopped going to school, people think it wasn't that. I was a very gifted student. One of the reasons why I stopped going to school is my cousin got shot. And the people who shot him used to stand outside the school looking for us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't going to school. And then, you know, we started going to school with protection. I don't want to say it on it because I'm not one of them people, you know, who glorify anything or talk about. But we started going to school with protection. So it was like, okay, here it is. I'm going to a place to learn or to get an education, but I might get shot or, you know, I might have to harm somebody. I just want to go to school. So it's again, that's not normal. But you ever notice like hood stuff that's not normal? In the hood, we just like, yo, that's regular. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that's regular. But it ain't regular, though. Oh, such and such beating somebody? Oh, they do that all the time. Oh, they always fight. Oh, you start saying, oh, he drinking? Oh, he gonna be beating his girl up tonight. Like, that's not regular. That's not normal. Oh, that's such and such. He always drunk. Well, that's the, you know, we start making up names. Well, that's the crazy man, or, you know, it's stuff that's not normal in the hood that's regular to us, and it's not regular. And with all that's going on, for some of us who survive that, cope with that, now we're dealing with all of this. So for somebody like myself, right? If you know, my website is Forbes DVD. I've always put conscious stuff on there. I always put a lot of stuff on there pertaining to, you know, Black empowerment and you know, just a lot of stuff. I'm talking about from Dr. Clark to Dr. Amos Wilson to Dr. Ben to you know, Francis Cress Wilson to Neely Fuller Jr. Forbes DVD, FORBZDVD.com was a website I had since 2006. But, you know, just putting all that stuff on there for years. I remember I tried to get in Complex Media Group because they for ads and stuff like that, and so many people denied us because of the content that I used to put on there, and they used to say, I was racist. They used to say you're racist. You put up this stuff about, you got Dr. Khaled speeches on there and all that. And this wasn't, I'm talking about 2006. And for many of us, being a black revolutionary was not a trend. It's not a trend. It's our life. It's our lifestyle. And I've lost a lot. I've lost a lot of money. I've lost a lot of opportunity because of people calling me racist. And I laugh because some of the same people who you see right now who's blackity black, they used to call me racist. Dead serious. And I never was on some, this dude that, I never was on that type of time. But I used to just say, you know what? Okay, it's girls on here. Okay, so maybe people will come on here, look at the girls, but then hopefully they look at this Dr. Khaled video too. So sometimes you give people what they want in order to give them what they need, or you just have the balance, So that's the type of time I was on, man. I used to get, nah, we can't mess with you. You got them racist videos up, or I'm telling you. So now I'm looking at everybody that used to call me racist. I'm talking about publicly call me racist. They blackity black right now. It's like a trend. Like being black and speaking out is almost like pop culture now. It's like popular to be a certain way now. Back when they was dissing me. You know what I'm saying? Back when they was just saying, yo, you racist, and yo, you going against Vlad because he white. Yo, that's racist and all that. And that's a whole nother story. I don't have no issues with Vlad. I don't have no problems, but I had battles with him in the past over our culture and over what I felt some of the things he was doing. And I had a lot of black people go against me saying, oh, and I used to be like, wow, like I'm black, like I'm black media. I have a website, like, if y'all get behind me and support me, look at what I'm doing for the culture. Look at what I'm doing for people. It just wasn't, they just didn't care. They didn't care. But now some of those people who didn't care, now I see them with all this stuff and I be like, yo, they fake. So I have to log off sometimes. I have to unfollow people. I have to log off because sometimes I be like, okay, maybe they woke up, right? Because we all have a awakening sometimes, or sometimes people wasn't ready for stuff. But don't have diss me and dog me, and I put it all on the line. So I seen a post from Rec on his Instagram, and I think he was putting up something and people were saying to him, in a time like this, how could you put this up and all that? And he had to make a post. He said, yo, I don't do debates, but first and foremost, I'm a part of putting it on the line since 2006, and y'all did not support when we were doing it. Y'all strayed away. Y'all dissed us. Y'all laughed. So, listen, don't try to corner me or put me in a box of, I gotta be with this, I gotta be black power at this moment, because I've been that the whole time. And suffered for it and got laughed at, ridiculed. And, people was like, yo, what are you putting this up for? I remember, people saying, calling you get called a hotep, you get called a no-tep, conscious, or these weird conscious. I remember hearing all of that, no-tep, hotep, hustler. I remember hearing all of that. all of that. And you still just keep going. You know what I'm saying? You just keep going, just like, yo, because when you really about what you about, you don't just change because of ridicule. You don't just stop because of ridicule. You still keep doing it. You still keep going. I remember I made a post 2 years ago where I was looking for conscious rappers. I was like, yo, any conscious rappers out there, I want to help push you. You know, if you're not a drug dealer rapper, if you're not a drug dealer rapper, if you're not talking about bees and hoes, if you're not talking about all those things, yo, I want to vibe with you. Let's put some stuff together. I ain't getting no responses from nobody. And I remember on a crusade, where are the conscious rappers? This is the time. The post is, I'm going to pull up the post and show the date on my website where I was looking for conscious rappers. Me. I was like, yo, I need conscious rappers. I want to help you. And I don't want to deal with nobody that's out. So John Connor, that's cool. But I don't want to deal with anybody that's out who got they shot. I wanted to deal with up and comers. Yo, I got a platform. Because I always try to use my platform to help. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't hear nothing from nobody. Because I was like, damn, maybe consciousness is dead. But now I bet you right now, some of the same people who was just talking about flipping bricks, the same people who's talking about I'm going to spin the block, they're going to try to make conscious songs for the moment because it's trendy to do. I'm telling you. So again, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, when I see these things, I'd be like, I just got to fall back. I just got to fall back because this is too much. Like, I put it all on the line, man. When you get a chance, if you get a chance, dig into this channel. 2015, I sat before y'all, talked about mental health. I was trying, when people were dealing with traumatic experience, I always brought people on my platform to help them, to give them a voice. I've always tried. And then some of the same people who I let their voice be heard use that same voice to speak disrespectful about me. And I'd be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Like, damn, I gave you a voice. Like, nobody cared about you, your story, or what's going on. And I'm one of the people who cared. So, again, that's why I be having to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I be having to fall back. You know what I'm saying? I just be having to be like, yo, look, I'm off this. So I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like this whole year, I was going through a battle with this company that I was a part of for my YouTube. So I just like fell back. I got a lot of content to put out. Again, I could have been going live every day, but I fell back. I was like, yo, man, I'm trying to find my peace. And I don't want to find peace when somebody's putting RIP in front of my name or in back of my name. My peace comes from up here. My peace of mind, my relaxation. You know what I'm saying? And not feeling so anxious and stressed. You know what I'm saying? So it's people don't understand. Again, I don't fall off. I fall back. You know what I'm saying? I fall back because it's like, yo, it's a lot to deal with. And I'm not going to lash out at people because I'm stressed or I'm mad or I'm traumatized. Nah, I gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? I got to regroup. You know what I'm saying? I got to regroup. So that's what I do and I did in a lot of situations. Now I feel rejuvenated. I feel, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all seeing me a little bit more and on there. And then I got to get my following to understand, okay, I'm back because, unfortunately, I said today on my live on Instagram, I said, I'm not a legend. And people say, yo, nah, you are. I say, I'm not a legend because I don't like the way black people treat legends. So if I'm a legend, I don't want to be a legend because I don't like the way we treat our legends. We treat our legends bad, you know, and I don't want to be treated bad because I'm a legend, because to me, to be a legend, you had to do something legendary, right? I believe I did legendary things, right? But if I'm not always in your face, if I'm not doing this, if I'm not getting certain numbers, if I'm not doing, it's like people will forget all the good that you brought to the culture. They'll just be like, oh, he's a bum, or I passed him, or, you know, I get more views than him, or I got more, like all these things that don't matter. Not understanding that I'm building real legacy. Like, watch. That's all I say. I know what I'm doing, but look how we do our legends, you know. So we quick to build people up, and then when we see something, we just, oh, he's a bum. I saw him on the train. You know what I'm saying? I saw him on the train. But Brad Pitt could take the train. I seen Harold Ramis one time. Harold Ramis from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And I was like, yo, Harold Ramis is on the train. And it was cool. Nobody bothered him. Nobody cared. But if you see DMX on the train, you like, bum on the train. DMX fell off. I seen him on the train. This is how, you know, so I don't want to be, if a legend is how we get treated, I don't want to be a legend. Well, how other legends got treated, I don't want to be a legend. I don't want to be, because I don't like the way black people get treated. You know, like, let's look at what we do to our legends. Look what we do to our people. We just pick them apart. You know, and again, people have things that they're going through. You know, again, we all need some type of counseling. And some of us, instead of getting counseling, we do different things to cope with it. And sometimes we harm ourselves, right? So when you look at somebody like a Little Kim, maybe she should have got counseling for her trauma. Instead of her doing that, she got a surgery because she said somebody hurt her and broke her nose. But then now, all she's done in music and in all the legendary stuff that she did, nobody can't see past her face now. So everything that she did, all the barriers she broke, all that don't even matter no more, because her face and her appearance is the focal point. I don't want that for me. I don't want nobody to you know what I'm saying, I don't want that. So that's why I just be like, yo, look, man, I hear that OG talk, I hear that legend talk. Yeah, that sound good, but y'all not gonna chew me up and spit me out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna chew me up and spit me out. So a lot of times, I just be like, yo, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out. I'll be around. You know what I'm saying? I'll be around, because it's like, yo, we build each other up. And I keep telling people, right? You shining don't dim my light. You doing well don't mean that I'm doing bad. It doesn't, it's not the end of the world. But I see so much of our people, everything is all about them. Everything is they're narcissistic. I took over. I this, I that. And I'm like, damn, where you are, I was already there 10 years ago. Like, salute to you. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Michael Jordan was the MVP of the league almost all the time he was there, but then one year Karl Malone won. And then Charles Barkley won. Now we know for a fact that there was no more valuable player in the NBA than Michael Jordan, but for 2 years, 1 year they gave it to Barkley, 1 year they gave it to Karl Malone. Does that take away from Michael Jordan's greatness? No. But that's what I'm saying. It's that mental thing that dudes, because narcissism is a form of mental illness. It is. But again, I know how to be great and then want to see other people be great because I put a lot of people on. They won't admit it. Some admit it sometimes when they're not in their feelings, but then most of the time, people act like they did it all themselves. It's cool. I don't do things for there is no reciprocity. So know my motto. No expectations equals no disappointments. Period. You know what I'm saying? No expectation equals no disappointment. So I didn't expect anything. So when you didn't give anything, I can't be disappointed because I didn't expect nothing in the first place. Sadly. You know, so again, we have other people who be like, you know, shout out to this person, they're my inspiration and it'd be cool. But then when it come to us, it'd be like, yo, nah, they didn't inspire me. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, yo, man, you can see visually people biting people's style. Like you can see it. Like, hold up. Ain't that what? Oh, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you see it, but then a person to swear up and down, they didn't get anything from you. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. So, you know, but play your Madden. Do whatever you do, man. You know, women, y'all got a lot of things y'all could do to really decompress too. You know what I'm saying? I remember you remember as little girls, ladies, you used to play dress up. You used to like, you know, do your hair, and you still could do some of those things. And because it has to be a point where we're just not on this, right? We're not on this. This is entering something, but this doesn't have to enter us. You know, this has become this right here, which y'all might be looking at me on. Some might be looking at me on the computer. This has become very, very too important in our lives. This is just taking over. It's so crazy that I got 2 of them. You know, I got 2 of these. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we're just engulfed in this. And think how, just think for a minute, right? You go from Instagram to Facebook to Twitter to Snapchat to TikTok to your email back to Instagram. Mind you, you can scroll on Instagram for about 6-7 hours and don't even realize you was on there that long because you looked at this page and this person said this, and then you looked at this, then you looked at this, then you looked at this, then you looked at that. And then you just engulfed, and then, you know, you almost, like when you go out to eat with somebody or you having normal talks with somebody, you're like this. You don't even, you forgot human interaction because this is everything to you now. And now at this particular time, all you seeing is us getting our ass kicked. So you how you not bugged out? Do you know that you need counseling alone because you're spending too much time on this? You need counseling because you're spending too much time on this. So again, and then you're like you're documenting everything you do. You know, I gotta take a piss. Like, there's some people who will tweet, I gotta take a piss. Like, we didn't ask you that. And then we're just scrolling and we think we know everybody's life based off of what they said. Like, I really have people who I know personally, been around them, talk to them on the phone, feel a way about me off of a post that has nothing to do with them, but they took it as has something to do with them, and they're mad at me. And they never picked up the phone to say, were you talking about me? You know why they never picked up the phone to say that? Because it was so petty to them and so stupid to them, but it really meant a lot to them. Because it's petty and stupid for them to call me and say that, because it's petty and stupid, but it meant so much that they'll just unfollow me. All of it's people that you know personally that feel a way about you over something you put on social media 2 years ago. Ain't even had nothing to do with them. Yo, you crazy. You crazy. This is what happened. So now we all people feel like revolutionaries because they put up a post. You have people in the house talking about black this, black that, black that. And they're in an interracial marriage. They're an interracial couple. So it might even be divide right in your own home. Might even be divide in your own home. But you're feeling like, I have to stand with my people. You stand with your people so much that you didn't even want to be with them or marry any of them. It's just really real like that. I know people don't even, certain things you don't talk about because people can't deal with it. But these topics of race makes many people uncomfortable because you'll be surprised what people really think. And me, when somebody tell me how they feel about me, it don't really bother me. It don't bother me. Like when somebody is I've never had nobody racist in my face, I guess, because they know I probably snuff them. But as far as like if somebody was to say something to me that was racist, I wouldn't even be mad though. No, I wouldn't even be mad because I like to know how somebody feel about me opposed to them acting like they're cool with me, but then deny me a car loan. That's the worst thing you can deal with. Somebody smiling in your face, oh yeah, and then they deny you because of race. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. So you rather have somebody just be like, yo, look, man, I don't like you. You black. And I think people be all appalled. I think people be mad. And, you did. Nah, listen. You want people to tell you who they are. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay. Just believe them. When they tell you who they are, believe them. It's okay. And look, I'm not for everybody. You're not for everybody, but you shouldn't get denied due process based off of your race. That's the only thing. But, some people don't like black people. But it is what it is. And I'd rather them be upfront with it. I'm not even mad at them. Because at least I know how to deal with you. What hurt more? an enemy or a fake friend. Because at the end of it all, they both your enemy, but the fake friend, you might have let them in the house. You might have told them something about yourself. You might have introduced them to your family. You might have an enemy is an enemy. And you know how to deal with an enemy, but a fake friend, that's horrible. So again, when people are a certain way and they're out in the open, I'm okay with it. Some people be up and up. Hey, racist. Listen, no, they're not. They're not. They're honest. Like when Trump be like, you blacks, the blacks. I'm like, damn, the blacks. You know what I'm saying? The blacks. Why, Spivey, what are you talking about? I'm letting the trolls affect him. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even think you know what you're talking about. What happened to me? I'm chilling. I'm cool. I'm not even talking about trolls. I'm not even talking about none of that. I'm cooling. I'm trying to tell y'all to cool out. I'm chilling. Like, what are you talking about? I guess I got to be on here foaming at the mouth and spitting. And be crazy. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. I'm at peace. I'm trying to tell people, find your peace, especially in a time like this. Find your peace, because when you go to that side, any Star Wars watchers in here? Anybody who watched Star Wars? I love Star Wars, and I watched it late in life. I didn't watch Star Wars as a kid, but as I got older and I had a little bit more knowledge of self and I watched Star Wars, I was like, yo, this is deep. But, Anakin was a Jedi. And then he went to the dark side. And I try to tell people, when you go to that dark side, you kind of don't come back. You don't come back. So I keep trying to tell people, like, yo, if you could avoid that dark side, avoid it. If avoiding it is going to take you to fall back, do what you got to do for you. Because again, I'm seeing people do stuff for photo ops too. I really don't like that either. Like, don't go out there and take a picture and do this. I don't like that. Everything don't have to be documented. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you sometimes you do stuff from your heart and it's pure. Like, it's almost like when people feed the homeless and they want to, film it. And I really don't like that. You know what I'm saying? When you feed the homeless, like, I don't. It's just disingenuous to me. I mean, if you have an organization, that's something different. But if you just like, yo, I'm gonna go give out these turkeys, and that's when you do stuff from your heart, it people don't need to see that. People don't need to see that. So when it be a lot of stuff that's kind of like disingenuous to me, I'd be like like Snoop. I was on I came across Snoop page on the Explorer page on Instagram, because I don't follow a lot of these people. I'm gonna be real with you. And he was like, yeah, I'm cooking my homeboy some pork chops. Yo, those are the best pork chops he ever ate, ain't them? And I'm like, pork chops? In 2020? Dudes still eat pork chops? Now, if you eat pork, do what you do. But pork chops? In 2020? But then to be sitting with the minister, posting the minister's speeches and everything, and it's like, huh? So at the end of it all, you're not really influenced by anything the minister is saying or doing, because one of their main things is to give up that swine. But you cooking pork chops in 2020, like I said, man, if you swine, I've learned not to be judgmental. I used to be very judgmental. You eat pork, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you eat pork. But pork chops? That's like eating chitlins or something like that. And people be trying to have degrees of pork. Is no degrees of pork. Pork is pork. Reason why they don't eat reason why a lot of Muslims don't eat cornbread, because the cornbread mix, it has lard in it, which is pork. Not only that, a lot of the corn is not really right and exact. But again, eat what you eat. But pork chops in 2020? Like, it's 2020. You talking about them pork chops. I made them banging pork chops. And I'm like, pork chops? Because LA accents always, they make me laugh, you know. But it's like, pork chops? Huh? Yeah, the other white meat. Yeah, that's like chicken of the sea. You know what I'm saying? Like, Snoop is eating pork chops. He's cooking his... Yo, listen. If you cook pork chops in your house, I'm not even going to come in your house. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not coming in your house. If you're cooking bacon, I'm just not even going to come in. Those smells just disturb me. You know what I'm saying? But if you eat it, salute. You know what I'm saying? But bake and think how deep that is, right? In New York City or any inner city where you have these corner stores, these Arab dudes will be in there cooking bacon, and they don't even eat it, but they feed it to you. Like, I'm really big on, don't cook me something that you don't eat. Seriously. Like, if you don't eat it, I'm not eating it. Why you don't eat it? And that's what really like turned me off with Chinese food. When they used to have like them hairy chicken wings. And they like, and you go in there and be like, yo, let me get 4 chicken wings and, you know, French fries, and then you get your chicken wings and you drown hot sauce and ketchup on everything. But then you look and you pick the chicken up and you tell them to cut it, and then you pick the chicken up and it's mad hair on it. Like, yo, what am I eating here? And then if you fry chicken, if you fry chicken wings, right? You know it's gonna take at least 15 minutes to fry some chicken wings. How are my chicken wings done in like 7-8 minutes? So they like kind of like pre-fried your chicken. It was sitting there, and then so if you really think about stuff from a psychological level, like I tend to do all the time, which is a gift and a curse, you like, yo man, that chicken was sitting there. They ain't even take the chicken out the flour, and it was already sitting there. Well, you ever see them take them fries and they don't they didn't take the fries from the, like they already had like fries sitting there, and then people swear they don't eat pork and be like, y'all don't eat pork. But yo, they just fried your chicken in the same grease that they fried the rib tips in. You eat pork. You might not eat the flesh, but you ate the byproducts. You ate the fat. So I know I'm drifting off topic a little bit. We talking about other stuff besides chilling out and relaxing, but you know, I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm telling y'all too, man, I don't know what's up with my audience, I'm going to work on my audience, but I be seeing people going crazy on people donation and super chats. I don't be getting all that. I don't be getting love like that. I don't know what that's all about. So I'm kind of confused of what's going on. Not that I really need, it's not that I'm poor or anything, but y'all be giving people money, and I want to know what y'all be giving the money for and why I can't get none. I'm confused. I be seeing people have $100. I'm like, damn, y'all be looking out for people. So I'm confused. I do have some shirts that I want y'all to see. Again, you don't have to send me no money, but I do want you to support my products. That is cool with me. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to see this shirt. This is a Black Love shirt. Then I'm working on another shirt. Then I have Doggie Diamonds No Filter shirts, so it ain't about giving me something and you just think I took your money and went to Applebee's with it. You could buy one of my shirts or t-shirts or whatever. These t-shirts are $20 too. So, I got girl shirts, I got everything. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And I got another shirt that's dropping tomorrow. But I ate dinner at 4:00 today, and it's 12, and I'm starting to feel hungry, but I can't eat this late. So the only way to escape the hunger is to drink this water and go to sleep. So the longer I sit here and talk, I'm fighting hunger, and I can't do it. It's too late to eat anything. But it is what it is. No, I don't eat this late. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Umar said, I see you gave me that $10. Next time make it 20. I was like, nah, you ain't just do that. You ain't do nah, but people really have to, people be trying to get their bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I see what it is. I don't eat late because for years I've always been on some intermittent fasting thing. So after a certain time, I just don't eat. You know what I'm saying? Especially that I'm really, really, really hard on my workout thing. Again, well, I've always worked out, but I'm like, listen, we not eating nothing. I'm not eating a date. I'm not eating a walnut. I'm not eating nothing past my dinner. It's over for me. So it's mind over matter, but I certain things I gotta do, like, cause late at night why you really be hungry, right? Cause you're supposed to be asleep. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know if y'all know. Many people don't know because you're new to me, but I used to be 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I used to be 300, and then I lost 120 pounds, by changing my diet. So I got disciplined. I just don't eat late at night. Like, what are you doing up eating late at night and then you're just going to go to sleep? You know what I'm saying? I used to be 300. So I lost a lot of weight by changing my diet. So discipline is key. And then we dealing with, some of us gain like a little 7-8 pounds during the quarantine and stuff like that freaks me out. Some people gain 7-8 pounds and they feel it ain't too bad. For me, I'm like, oh hell no, I came too far. I came too far to go back. So it's like 7-8 pounds to me is like 80, no lie, because again, all is mental, psychological. So again, like for me, I do not eat at a certain time. You know what I'm saying? It's over. So yeah, I have resistance bands. If you follow me on Instagram, which many of y'all don't, Uh, I I'm always on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on the treadmill. I got resistance bands. I'm on the treadmill. So it is what it is. Yeah, I like I my favorite thing is I love eating shelled sunflower seeds, and I like cranberries and shelled sunflower seeds, or shelled sunflower seeds, and Trader Joe's has this thing called Jumbo Raisin Medley, which I love. They have the Thompson raisins, the golden raisins. So yeah, I do that. But I do the treadmill for like 90 minutes to 100 minutes. A few days last week I did like 140 minutes. I could really walk on the treadmill for a long time, you know. I don't like Ensure as a nutriment. I don't really like that milky stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like milk. I don't like drink milk. So I'm eating my sunflower seeds. All right, don't tell me how to eat. Yo, you know that I go. I'm one of the people who really, really be mad when people tell me how to eat. I'm one of them. So please, don't tell me how to eat. And people be like, don't eat that because Dr. Sabi said. I'd be like, listen, don't do that. Please. Don't tell me what nobody said. I do not care about what nobody said because I didn't listen to them when I lost 120 pounds. So I don't need to listen to them now. You know what I'm saying? I just eat what I eat. And truthfully, I'm a person who don't get bored with food, so I can eat the same food every day. It doesn't even bother me. I do not get bored. I do not get tired. I eat the same food, the same time. So I never have to say, what am I going to eat? I already know what I'm going to eat. Maybe every now and again I might boil it. Maybe I might pan sear it. Maybe I might fricassee it. Maybe I might do something different, but I never have to worry. I never have to say, damn, I'm hungry. What am I going to eat? It is what it is. Listen, I ain't into that estrogen and testosterone stuff. I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening. And it ain't like I eat 60 bags of sunflower seeds and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm good. My testosterone is just fine. Thank you for your advice though, because I know you're not being malicious. I appreciate you, but I'm eating my sunflower seeds. They're good. Very light. I don't like pumpkin seeds. Somebody said trying to follow that strict Dr. Sabi diet in America, you was starved to death. Can dehydration cause headaches? Yeah. You just got to drink a lot of water, period. You know what I'm saying? I love water. I always have a water bottle around. It's got to be alkaline. And listen, man. Relax. But I don't, again, my sunflower seeds are shelled. They not have a lot of salt. I love cranberries. I love raisins. I like dates too. Like I just got up on dates in the past year too. I feel cheated because I like dates. Like when I make my sea moss drinks, because I don't like to say smoothie. Something about smoothie is a little fragrant. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Smoothie, forgive me, don't sound too masculine. That don't sound like something I need to be drinking. So I never say smoothie. So I always say drink. But when I put I like to put dates inside of my sea moss drink. And yeah. I like dates. Like 5 dates. But dates are very sweet. So you have to be careful. They're very sweet. Like if you like I'm a little off when it comes to food, so I might like have like 5 walnuts in my hand and like a date, and that's like a snack. And then I put another 5 in the other hand and a date, and I'm like, yes. So I had like my, that's a good snack. Instead of eating a candy bar or a bag of potato chips, I eat dates. Forgive me, sue me. I like hummus too. I'm a little addicted to hummus. I have to fall back from the hummus. After this tub of hummus, I promise I'm not eating. I went out today and I didn't even buy no more hummus. I was like, just chill, because I eat hummus by the tubs. I love hummus. Hummus. I just eat hummus. Especially they have this black bean hummus. Some type of crack in the hummus or something like that, because I be like, damn, I want some hummus. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm Doggie Diamonds. Hopefully y'all are entertained by me tonight. Hopefully y'all could take something good from what I said. Hopefully y'all could calm your ass down a little bit. Yeah, I don't eat guacamole. I don't know why. I just don't eat it. I don't know. I don't eat it. It might even be good, but I just never eat it. And there's people always look like, yo, man, you gotta eat avocados. I'd be like, no. I was like that with hummus too, though, first, because I was like, it look a little weird. You know what I'm saying? It looked a little weird, but yeah, I don't eat avocado like that. I don't eat guacamole at all. Like, avocados as a staff, record label, and a crew. Seriously. But you know what's good though? I get like these. I make my own tacos in the crib. And Trader Joe's has these refried beans that has nothing in it but beans and water. So I make my own tacos with some lettuce, some salsa, and refried beans. Man, listen, y'all gonna make me eat that tomorrow. How was it the first time on your strict diet? How were you mentally and will to do it? Well, honestly, when I first did it, it's because I actually got up one day. I tell the story all the time. I actually got up, looked in the mirror, and I was like, who the F is this? I really looked at myself and said, yo, who is this? I have no idea who I'm looking at right now. Like, yo, bro, what's wrong? And then I had a scale behind me. I stepped on the scale, and the scale said 295. And I was like, how am I 295? Like, huh? No, this scale is broke. It can't be. But from that day forth, well, no, it wasn't that day. I had a pint of Ben and Jerry's, and I had 4 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. And I said, after this pint of Ben and Jerry's and after these Girl Scout cookies, I'm done. That's it. No mas. So I ate the Ben and Jerry's, ate all the Girl Scout cookies, and I weighed myself again, and it was I was 300 pounds. So I gained 5 pounds. And then I was like, yo, that's it. It's over. It's over. And that's when it started. I just wanted to change. And I don't expect everybody to be like me, but I'm very, 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 very extreme. Like, very, very extreme. Like, I don't expect people to be like me, but if I'm the type of person that say, yo, I'ma lose weight, I'ma lose weight. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the type of person that say, yo, I'm about to go for a walk, I'ma walk far. So I'm either all the way over here or all the way over there. So when I don't like people I really don't like you. It's not like I don't like you a little bit. You cool sometimes, like, yo, no, I don't like you at all. So I loved ice cream. I loved rice. I found out how to make like rice and peas, and but I was by myself. So when you make rice and peas, you're gonna eat the whole pot, not in one sitting, but there's nobody to eat it with, so you're gonna eat it all. So yeah, I love sandwiches too. Oh man, honey roasted turkey with Swiss lettuce and tomatoes. But then you start thinking, man, that mayo, that bread, and that processed turkey, that processed cheese. Man, listen, you playing yourself, and then you eat the whole sandwich. You wash it down with some soda, and then you needed your chips on the side. So when you really look, you be like, damn, in that one sitting, I probably had like 1,500 calories. You know what I'm saying? No, I never ate cauliflower rice. People been telling me to eat that lately, but I never ate it. I need to eat that. I don't eat rice at all. But food is good though. Food is good. Food is comforting. Especially in this time, it's a lot of people are eating crazy because they're hungry. And it's funny. I could talk about food. Yo, I actually even like watching cooking shows because I know that I have the will not to eat stuff. Like I just got my willpower. I remember when I used to work out in Planet Fitness, the first Tuesday of every no, the first Monday or the first Tuesday of everything, they would give out boxes of pizza, and I would walk right past. What's funny? I never dealt with food urges because I never dealt with food urges because I never let anything be more powerful than my mind. Like, man, I ate enough Oreos in my life. I ate enough Lay's chips. Drank enough soda. Come on, man. And then I would, you challenge yourself. So I was going to do a live called the Michael Jordan mentality because I understand, why he think the way he think, because it was kind of scary to me because I'm very similar. And it don't take much to challenge me. It don't take much to set me off, So I would be like, man, I'm a break my lifestyle change for some Oreos. Oreos is greater than me. Oreos is greater than when I'm going or what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm not eating no Oreos. And that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would overcome stuff. I would just be like, man, listen, man. I'm not gonna succumb to no Oreo, no Oreos or no chips or whatever. That's how I would cope with stuff. I would just, it's like you psych yourself out. Again, all is mental. So it's like, man, I'm not eating no Oreos. You know what I'm saying? Cause I would really love to. I really used to like to eat like I really love Chinese food. I love sandwiches. I would, I ate a lot of bad stuff, but I would just be like, man, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that never again. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I overcame a lot of stuff, and I didn't have the urges because it was like, yo, man, I defeated that. Honey buns, I love honey, especially like the honey buns from Entenmann's. They have like this. It's like a honey. I don't know if it's a honey bun, but it has cheese in the middle. Man, listen, I used to eat all the bad stuff. I'm still weak for brownies, ice cream. I love brownies. and I love ice cream, but I don't even eat that like that. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, I reward myself. Yeah, the cheesecake Danish. Yeah, every now and again, I reward myself and eat that, but I haven't in a while. But yeah. So that was my thing. I would be like, come on, man. Like, you gonna let a bag of potato chips defeat you? Just real. Like you, and I never been one of those. I'm about to, or starting next week. I'm gonna start my diet, and I'm telling you, because when you're not ready to do something, you're not ready to do it. So I was never the type of person to say I'm gonna do something that I wasn't ready to do, because I'm lying. And when you lie, the first person you lie to is you. I'm not a good liar, so I'm not gonna lie to myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, yo, man, I'm greedy. You know what I'm saying? So when I got over that phase of, okay, you can't be greedy, you gotta chill. You can't, don't eat that, or find alternatives. But see, me, I'm a cold turkey person. When I stopped drinking liquor or any alcohol, I stopped. There was no, because some people say, I'm not going to drink hard liquor. I'm only going to drink wine, or I have a beer every now and again. No, I stopped everything. Everything. And I was like, never again will alcohol ever touch these lips. Ever. Never drinking again. I'm not drinking a wine cooler. I'm not drinking a Mike's Hard Lemonade. That is pause. I never liked it. That's just, I'm just very extreme. And again, like Michael Jordan, when people wasn't extreme as I was, I would look at them as weak. You know what I'm saying? I would look at them as like, you weak. But I stopped drinking because I felt like I was celebrating failure. Like, what am I getting drunk for? What am I popping bottles for and all that? I ain't accomplished nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, yo, how I'm popping bottles and celebrating failure. I didn't accomplish nothing. What am I drinking for? You know what I'm saying? I see people, yo, roll up, or yo, get that bottle. And I'm like, what are you drinking for? You take a drink when you might have closed a deal, got a little situation, or you had a hard day at work, you unwinding, you take a little drink. But to just sit there and get drunk, it's almost like celebrating failure. I don't want to celebrate failure. I'm drinking, but I ain't doing nothing to. What am I unwinding from? What am I celebrating? So that was it for me. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not drinking no more. This is over. I remember the last thing I drank, and that was it. That was it. I was like, yo, this is over. And people say, yo, he always stopped drinking. He stopped drinking for months. He stopped drinking for a year. And that was 2002 was the last time I drank. Yeah, 2002. So I haven't drank liquor in 18 years, and I'm never drinking again. Never. Under no circumstances will I drink. You know what I'm saying? I got more positive when I lost weight. When I was 300 pounds, I was very negative and very aggressive. Like, see, when people say certain stuff to me on the internet, they don't understand that I come from violence. That's how I solve most of my problems. Was okay. When I hit you with that okay, your ass is grass. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, all right, I'm glad you feel that way. So when you see me, just make sure you have that same energy. And that's just how I handled everything. But that's because, again, all is mental, right? So when I was living a certain way, this is what I want people to know. I never was that fat guy. I never was that sloppy dude. I never was that, yo, you big and you unhappy. Never. Because, again, I didn't even realize I was 300 pounds. It just was normal to me. Again, abnormal was normal. and then going to counseling and different things that different, steps that I took in my life, I started realizing some of the things that I normalized wasn't regular. Like, it's not, how is this normal? And it had nothing to do with weight. It was just me one day just waking up saying, who's this? You're looking in the mirror and you're like, is this how I'm supposed to look? It wasn't too long ago either. It was only like 4 years ago. I just lost, that weight 4 years ago. The biggest thing about losing weight, it's very simple to lose weight. Keeping it off is the hardest thing. So some people might lose 80 pounds and gain like 40 back, and they say, I lost 40 pounds. No, I want all mine. I lost 80 and I kept off 80. That's just how I think. But some people will be happy with, I lost 80, but I gained 40 back. To me, that's a failure. I don't do anything to fail. So just me, like I said, I'm very, very extreme. Winning ain't everything. It's the only thing. That's just how I am. Like, so when I watched The Last Dance by Michael Jordan, I was like, yo, okay, so you're not. He get it. He understand. You know what I'm saying? He understand. He understand. I understand why he's like that, because you come into this world and you have to live in your greatness. And then look how we're pressured into what's great, what's not great. Again, the legend thing I talked about earlier, or you're not great because you didn't this, or every video he used to do get 300 he used to get 300,000 views, and he just put out a video and he only got 3,000 because now everybody's a view watcher. Like, everybody knows your views and subscribers. That's just the in thing now. Or, look at my views and I get more views. And I'd be like, listen, you want me to show you my numbers, like my total numbers? Mind you, this is a new YouTube page. This has only been around when I first got on camera and started my lifestyle change. This don't go back to 2009, or this is new. This is 2016. You know what I'm saying? Fairly new. So, but it's if I let people get to me or succumb to what people say, then it's that pressure of trying to perform for people that I don't care about. And I know they don't care about me. So I always tell people too, like, don't feel pressure to perform for people who don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel pressure to, like, why are you pressured to perform? Like, how am I trying to keep up with something that I'm okay with? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with where I am in life. And then, I got so much other business and so much other stuff that I'm working on that, okay, if this is, this doesn't define, this is something that I do, but it doesn't define me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not it's not all I am. I do a lot of things, so again, pressure bust pipes, and I don't succumb to nobody's pressure, but my own. I put a lot of pressure on myself, but nobody's going to push their fears on me. Nobody's going to put certain things on me and make me feel a certain way about myself that I don't feel about myself, because that's a part of deflection. You ever notice fat people always talking about who's fat, and people who's bald-headed always talking about who's bald-headed, or, because when you're confident and you feel good about yourself, you live in your confidence that you don't see the flaws in other people, because it don't matter. It don't matter. Like, I don't be seeing a lot of stuff. I really don't. People be, yo, what you think about? I be like, yo, what you talking about? Yo, you didn't see? Nah, I don't watch them, and I didn't watch that. I don't watch them, because I try not to consume too much things that I deem to be negative, because what is that going to do for me? It's going to make me negative. It's going to make me angry. It's going to make me want to lash out. And, nobody should have the power to control how I think, how I feel, if it's not something that's going to elevate me. So just because you mad, I'm supposed to be mad too. This is what the video is about that I'm saying. You got some people that want to be blackety black power out of nowhere, and then they're looking at you with the side eye because you posted your crab legs. And they like, how could you post crab legs on Blackout Tuesday? You're supposed to post a black screen. Says who? How do people dictate what I do? Oh, because everybody else is doing it, I'm supposed to do it, or I'm not black anymore, I'm not black enough. When I'm somebody who put my whole career, my whole brand, my whole likeness on the line for 14 years, and you doing something for 14 minutes and I'm competing with you, I'm not doing it. Because I'm not sheep too. Nobody tells me what to do. I don't be pressured into doing something because everybody else is doing, and this is how we're going to express our blackness. We have to do this. Not me. I'm going to do what I want to do. Or if I don't want to do it, how about I just don't log on? Or again, if I want to sit here and post this Poland Spring bottle, I don't want you to see under my post, oh, why you drinking Poland Spring? You should be drinking alkaline water. Poland Spring is racist. Yo, shut up. And I tell people my favorite quote, if you look at my Facebook, and I didn't even realize it, is shut the F up. I always say that to people. Yo, shut up. I didn't ask you that. You cannot ever make me feel no way. So again, that's why I ain't want to try to snap on homie off it, but don't tell me what to eat. I don't like that. I don't like nobody telling me anything. Now, you have some people who try to tell you stuff for your benefit, but I'm not going to live like you for my benefit. Listen, if Snoop Dogg want to eat pork chops, salute to him. I just ain't eating no pork chops, but I can't be like, oh, he eat pork chops, because we be so quick to dismiss people or feel a way about people because they don't agree with us or live like us. Yo, that's him. What that got to do with me? I also know that I don't follow him. So anything I don't agree with, I just go the other way. I don't have to make a big stink about it. Yo, Snoop is eating pork chops. So what? Snoop need to eat. Period. You know what I'm saying? He need to eat something. He frail. But again, we just always on some, oh, you're not doing it the way I'm doing it, or we worship personality. So this person said this, or well, this person said, be like, yo, man, shut up. I don't care when nobody mouth is a prayer book. As men and women, we're all flawed in some way. And if you want to pick people apart, you could always find something about this person and their flaw and pick them apart. And that one flaw with some people will supersede all the good they'll do. And that's that legend stuff that I'm talking about. Because I say sometimes, yo, I really be saying how I feel. Now, I don't say nothing off the wall that later on I got to retract or be apologetic for. But, yo, that's just how I feel. That's what I think. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to, again, if pressure for what I said in the past or how I feel was real, then I would have been, I don't see nothing wrong with white. I've been on my stance about a lot of things and a lot of people, and I'm never going to change. It just is what it is. But I don't feel succumb to what people want me to do. I'm a man. I'm my own man. And Again, sometimes I don't understand stuff, so I say to people, you'll help me understand, you'll help me get it, help me explain to me what you're talking about. And many people can't even articulate. They just want to change what Dr. Sebi said. Yeah, I used to get mad. Dr. Sebi said, I'm like, yo, look, man, I'm not a follower of Dr. Sebi, so I don't care. Salute to him. If you're a follower of him, that's you. That's you. But stop telling me what somebody said, because I don't care what anybody said. And that's the problem. He said, listen, I don't care. Rest in peace. Salute to him, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm not listening. I don't follow their diet. I don't follow many people's dietary laws. I don't. So it's like listen, no matter what you eat, somebody's going to have a problem with it and break down what you eat. But food is deeper than what you eat. Is what you consume too, is what you see and what you consume mentally, and what you see visually and what you hear. That's still food too. That's the point of this video. That's what I'm saying. So we think bad food is bad for you. No, bad videos is bad for you. Bad conversations is bad for you. Bad relationships with people is worse than food. Because it all deals with, it affects your psyche, it affects your mental. So anything that could affect you mentally, you might as well eat some pork chops. So yeah, you don't eat pork and you eat right, but you drink liquor and you smoke weed all day. You know what I'm saying? You drink liquor, and I know when I say something about weed, but weed is good for you. Weed is okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like, people always gonna break apart what you do and why you shouldn't do it. And then I'll be like, well, I don't aspire to look like you. I don't aspire to think like you. So relax. Relax. Don't tell me what to eat. Don't tell me what to drink. Because I don't eat and drink a lot of things that people eat and drink. But some things I do. Like, I'm not going in the store like, where's the organic section? I don't really know if this is organic. Why? Because I didn't grow it. And there's a lot of labels on stuff that is just fugazi. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yo. Pfft. So nobody don't dictate how. Because I remember when I think I lost 60 pounds at the time. So I went from 300 to 240. And 240 is still pretty big, you know. It's not as big as I was, and you're going to see a noticeable weight loss from 300 to 240. You're definitely going to see a big difference. And then I used to have people say, what you got to do now is, who are you to tell me what to do? Where was you at 60 pounds ago? I did this without your advice. Let me keep going on my mission and my journey. I don't need you to tell me what I got to do now. When I was 300 pounds, you ain't say nothing. I'm 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? When I was 300 pounds, you was letting me walk around 300 pounds. Now that I lost weight, then I had people saying, don't lose too much weight. Shut up. Telling you, my answer for everything is, yo, shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Shut up. Because I know I only take advice from people I know love me and care about me. Everybody else just got talk because they got a mouth. And when people ask me what I think, y'all ever notice if y'all know me, y'all know what my answer is. I don't think anything. I don't care. Yo, what you think about? I don't think about it. I don't care. Didn't even realize it existed until you talked about it, because I don't care. I don't consume bad food. And bad food is more than this type of nourishment. It's this type of nourishment. It's this type of nourishment. And it's this type of nourishment. I don't care. Yo, you seen what such and such posted? No, I don't follow them. Yo, such and such said this on his YouTube. I don't watch their videos. So I don't know. And don't bring it to my attention either. Yo, such and such said this about you. Good for them. I don't watch them. Some people have block on every social media platform. I have their, if you try to type their name in on this chat right now, it's not coming up. Because I got them blocked on everything. So I have people send me DMs of what some people said about me. And I'm like, so what do you want me to do? Okay. You felt the need to tell me what somebody said about me. Like I care. So, all right. So such and such said this about me, right? So what am I supposed to do? Go shoot them? Is that going to make you happy? I had somebody say to me, man, I just want you to go in on them and destroy them. Because listen, I don't care. I have them blocked. That's why they mad. I don't associate with them. I don't deal with them. And they wake up with me on their mind. And I don't even know about it. Because I'm not the type of person that have a falling out with somebody or don't like somebody, but then watch them. No, you don't exist to me no more. At all, period. I'm not making no fake pages to watch you. I'm not watching you from somebody else's page. I'm not having another account. Yo, listen, you're not even alive to me anymore. Period. I'm not going to look at something that's going to upset me, that has too much control over my feelings. Again, so when these visuals come out, I done seen all the visuals I need to see with the things that police did to people. When I was young and I seen what they did to Rodney King, I was like, whoa. But then I've seen that firsthand. I don't need video to see what they do to people. I already saw it a lot. So I'm not going to keep putting these images in my head. Images in my head because, again, it becomes traumatic. And then when you have all this trauma, how do you decompress? And that's what this video is about. So I know I went around the block, talked about food, talked about pumpkin seeds and all that other stuff. But, yeah, that's how I came back to that. So, yeah, I got to go. I got to get out of here. I'm tired. I got to go to UPS in the morning. And that's what it is. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. You're on my YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Make sure you follow me on all social media. I ain't gonna be telling y'all this every video too. Seriously, because there's gonna be a point to where it's like, yo, I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm out. Because I be seeing people treat people bad, and they still be supporting them, and I be like, am I too nice? Maybe I gotta start cursing out my audience. Because I'm like, people be cursing y'all out and y'all still watch them. Know what I'm saying? You still watch them, and I be seeing people like, yo, you better hit that like. I be seeing something and I be like, well, that was kind of effective. Maybe I'm ass. Maybe I need to stop trying to be a people person and try to be cool to everybody. Maybe I should be mean. It's not my nature to be a certain way, but I like effectiveness. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I be seeing them pin stuff and I be like, somebody just gave him $400. He didn't even give him no information, no inspiration. He cursed him out. 400? I'm cursing people out from here on. Nah, I'm only playing. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV, YouTube. I gotta go. I'm out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I am out. I be liking my graphics too, man. I put myself in a little computer screen. A little TV screen. Yeah, I be doing all these graphics. But it is what it is. I didn't have nobody call in tonight. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going.